The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, is currently facing a crisis of leadership, marked by dramatic departures and internal tensions that are shaking the very foundations of this once stable regulatory body. This situation raises serious questions about the FDA's future and its ability to effectively oversee the safety and efficacy of drugs. It's a troubling situation, considering the FDA's long-standing reputation for consistency and reliability. On Tuesday, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, announced a surprising choice for the top position at the Center for Drug Evaluation and Research, CDER. Richard Pazdur, a respected oncology expert and a longtime FDA employee, was offered the job. But here's where it gets controversial: he reportedly turned it down. This led to a scramble among top leaders to find other candidates, highlighting the depth of the agency's internal issues. "It boggles the mind," said Peter Lurie, president of the Center for Science in the Public Interest and a former associate commissioner at the FDA, aptly summarizing the situation. The recent upheaval began with the departure of George Tidmarsh, who had only been appointed as CDER director in late July. He resigned in early November following accusations of retaliation against a former business partner and reports of internal strife. Tidmarsh was also accused of using his position to harm his former business partner in an explosive lawsuit. Adding to the turmoil, Tidmarsh reportedly clashed with Vinay Prasad, the agency's chief medical and scientific officer and the director of the Center for Biologics Evaluation and Research, CBER. Prasad allegedly bypassed Tidmarsh to assign work to CDER employees, further fueling the internal tensions. The HHS declined to comment on the power struggles between Tidmarsh and Prasad but confirmed Tidmarsh's departure. Prasad himself has experienced his own reversals, being forced to resign in July but unexpectedly returning less than a week later. Prasad has obviously been very aggressive, and he's not been softened by the experience of getting fired. If anything, he seems to feel that he has the wind at his back because he was restored, Lurie said. But none of it speaks well to the kind of relations between the center directors that are necessary to make the place work. The level of discord among top FDA officials is considered very unusual, according to Lurie. Before Pazdur was chosen, one CDER employee, speaking anonymously, stated they would never take the position, calling it a career killer due to the agency's current instability. Following Tidmarsh's exit, several long-term employees expressed a lack of interest in the position. Even Sarah Brenner, principal deputy commissioner at the FDA, sent an email asking CDER employees if they wanted to apply. This widespread reluctance suggests a deep-seated lack of confidence in the agency's leadership and direction. The whole process of appointments at FDA in the current administration has been an enormous departure from accepted practices, Lurie said. The degree of upheaval at the agency is really difficult to overestimate and leaves people in the agency disconcerted. Opening up the position to a wide range of employees reeks of desperation, giving the impression that leaders are struggling to fill the job. Lurie notes that the pharmaceutical industry values stability at the FDA above all else. They, along with the public, trust that the FDA's review process is valuable in maintaining safety. But this stability is now threatened. Lurie states, "Suddenly, we have people who can get their drug reviewed in a one-day meeting." In addition to disrupting its regulatory work, the chaos at the FDA may also undermine the credibility of its experts in general, particularly as top officials within the administration continue to attack scientific expertise, Lurie said. What do you think? Do you believe the current turmoil at the FDA will impact the safety and efficacy of new drugs? Share your thoughts in the comments below.